Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. I am languishing against the railings at Central Blackpool Promenade, listening to the beautiful sound of the water breaking against the steps at high tide. And today I'm going to have a little bit of a rant. It's my time to have a rant. So before we get to that, make sure that you've subscribe to Visit Fylde Coast, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure that you've signed up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter. The address is visitfyldecoast.info/newsletter. The link is actually underneath in the video. So anyway, my rant for today, I think I might have talked about this before actually over the years that I've been doing this. My glasses are sliding down my nose. But I'm glad the sun's come out, because what I'm going to rant about is the way that social media is so negative in the internet. And frankly, I don't know about you, I'm sick of it. And I didn't actually know until quite recently that there is such a thing as negative bias. It is a proven academic, scientific, proper job, apparently, and it's all to do with the human mind responding more, to a greater extent, to things that are negative or unpleasant or whatever you want to call it, whichever word you want to substitute for negative. And we generally respond with a greater degree to negativity than we do to positivity. So apparently it's a scientific thing. And it's the thing that all the media agencies and the news outlets, except me, I will add, except me, they all do it because it's what earns them money. It drives clicks, and it drives links, and it drives advertising revenue, and it drives traffic to the website, so they make more money. And that's all well and good, you might think, when it's, I don't know, whether or not rice pudding boils at 200 degrees centigrade. But when it comes down to being negative about people and places, it's not always justified, is it? So, for example, our beautiful Blackpool, I'm standing here at about 1:30 on, I won't tell you what day it is if I know, I think it's Tuesday. A Tuesday afternoon in early March. And I'm standing in the middle of the comedy carpet. There you go, look, you can see it. You can see it on the floor there. I've practically got the place to myself. There's not a spot of litter anywhere. The sun's shining. There's a beautiful view. The tide's in and sounds delightful. So what is there to dislike? We know that Blackpool's got grotty areas, and it's got problems with deprivation, and it's got problems with this, and it's got problems with that. So has every other place in the country. If you can find me somewhere that is absolutely perfect and has not got any social problems, and it's not got any grotty spots, I will be absolutely flabbergasted. In fact, I go as far as to say there aren't any. I'm sure there aren't any. But because it drives clicks and links and all the rest of it, and people are interested in Blackpool, it attracts negative stories and negative reports. And I just don't think it's fair. I've just been to the Showtown launch, the press preview, and quite a few of us have been saying exactly the same thing, that when you look around the town, there's such a lot that Blackpool has done first. It's innovated. It innovated electric street lighting. It innovated electric trams. There's loads of stuff. I can't even begin to remember half and a quarter of them. There's loads of performers that have worked here over the years, that have cut the teeth here, that have come from here, and people that we've all watched on television there's just such a lot that this town has either done or been responsible for. But yet we still do that Blackpool's a dump thing. Well, I disagree. Blackpool's not a dump. And it's just a shame that social media is just constantly engineered to take advantage of this propensity that we've got for liking a negative story. So before I started spouting, I did actually look it up on the internet, as you do, because the internet is a wonderful thing. It's full of all kinds of information, and it's really a brilliant thing if you use it. If you use it as it's intended to be used. I'm going to sit down a minute. My legs are killing me. And apparently there's been loads of research done about it, and it's been proven that we are hardwired to respond to negative things more than we would to positive things of an equal magnitude. And studies suggest that negativity is an attention magnet. And negative photos and words draw more attention than positive photos and words. And people remember negative experiences and memories more easily. And it's just a recipe really for being miserable, isn't it? It's just a recipe for being miserable, because us older adults, and I class myself in that category, well, apparently we can display positive bias. And as you get older, you're more likely to be more positive. So there you go. It's another thing that's to be said for getting on a bit in years. And I think it's probably true that, because as you age, you see things going wrong around you, and you get family problems and illness and things like that. People die, and it teaches you to enjoy each day. So on a Tuesday afternoon in a sunny Blackpool, you can tell it's sunny because I'm doing that. On a Tuesday afternoon in a sunny Blackpool, I'm going to enjoy the fresh air, I'm going to enjoy the sunshine, I'm going to enjoy the sheer luxury of being in such a lovely seaside town at will, because I live here. And okay, so there's a few problems in a few places, but people are trying to do something about almost all of them, and you can't really do any more, can you? So that's what I think. That's what I think for today. And the other thing as well, while I'm on my soapbox, it's just a shame that negative bias appeals to keyboard warriors and people that don't speak up in real life, because you tend to find that the sort of quieter people who wouldn't be like that, they just keep quiet. They just keep quiet because the keyboard warriors are so noisy that they just take all the space, they just take all the noise. So there you go, that's my little rant for today. What do you think? Are you sick to the back teeth of constant negativity? It's like when you turn the news on and it's all doom, gloom and despondency everywhere you turn. The newspapers and newspaper websites are all full of negative stories. It's just negative everywhere you look. There's no wonder so many people are depressed. So if you agree, you might not agree. It's up to you. I'm quite happy either way. But if you let us have your comments, either way, let us have your comments underneath the video, and we'll see what our Visit File Coast audience thinks. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.